Alrighty, here we go. Hopefully third time's the charm with this one. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise, Human Year number 2. Last episode, we took on the wide loads for the first time this year, and we got destroyed, 11-4, like most of the time we have been on this season. It was a really close game up until about the 8th and 9th inning. It was only 6-4 at the time, and then our bullpen just gave up 5 more runs, because they are basically just a leaky boat that takes on water. And then we did try to start this Jacks game. We have started it twice here. As you can see, we are in the top of the 3rd inning. Things started off pretty rough for Vern Turnberner in the 1st inning. He gave up 3 earned runs on 6 hits. And then he managed to get out of the bases-loaded jam with a double play ball. He then got out of another bases-loaded jam in the 2nd inning. And then in the 3rd inning here, he has already given up 1 run on an errant throw to 3rd on an attempted steal by Hank Hart. So there's a 4th run already scored in, and I believe they have more runners on base, if I remember correctly. I don't exactly remember the situation we're jumping into here, but I do think there are runners on base. I believe there's only 1 out in the 3rd inning as well. For us, we have scored 2 runs already. We scored twice in the bottom half of the 1st, trying to keep up with the Jacks offense here. So we'll see if we can get out of this jam here in the top of the 3rd, and then continue to make Alberto Roberto pay. Razzie Dazzler's up here, the leadoff batter for the Jacks, hitting 1 for 2 already today, getting her 3rd at bat in only the 3rd inning. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Runner is at first, 2 down here in the inning. 1 run is already in. Sliders in the dirt, 2-0. Two-seamer inside, Dazzler fouls it off. Bentley dives just out of his reach, 2-1 to count. Batter at the knees, grounded up the middle, base hit into right center. Another hit for Dazzler, her 2nd hit today. She's 2 for 3. 2 on, 2 down now. Here is Jack Cracker, 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk last time at the plate. Change it down and in, chop foul, out of play. Seamer away, line to left center, over the leaping Gould's glove, into the gap it goes. And that is going to score at least 1 run, possibly 2, as Dazzler's already on her way around. It is a 2-run double from Cracker. It is 6-2 Jacks. Betty Sparks up next, 1 for 1 today with an RBI single and a walk. Change up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball inside, line to first. Bentley leaps out of his reach into right field. It goes this time. Throw coming in from Jarvis to the cutoff man, as there's nothing we can really do about the runner coming home. RBI for Sparks. It is now 7-2, as that's the 4th run in this inning. Juice Jackson up next. 3rd baseman still locked in. He is 2 for 2 today. Screwball away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down. Line at the ground and up the middle hard. Gould dives to his left, makes the nice stop. Gets up and fires in time to make the out at first, as we mercifully finally get out of the jam. But 4 more runs score for the Jacks here in the 3rd inning. It is now 7-2 to the bottom half of the 3rd. Gould, Golden, and Rodriguez do it for the Heaters here as we look to respond against veteran Alberto Roberto. Here's Jesus Gould leading off. RBI double back in the 1st inning for Gould. I believe he also scored a run as well in that inning. So far, Roberto's given up 4 hits here through 2 innings. That's high on the heater, ball 1. He's also given up 2 earned runs. Not a great start for Alberto, who's already 0-2 on the year. Change up high, misses, 2-0 the count to Gould. Curveball down in the way, pulled foul, 2-1. Curveball down and in, caught the knees, 2-2. Forkball down is chopped to short, charging is Slamus. He'll make the play in time, 1 down. Next up is 2nd baseman rookie Caleb Golden, 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center his first time up. Curveball low, ball 1. Change up in there at the knees, 1-1. Change up's outside, 2-1. Forkball away, fouled off, out of play, 2-2. Fastball foul back, still 2-2. Fastball up, chopped on the ground to short, 2nd base. Chris backhands it cleanly to 1st, 2 down. Base is empty for Rodriguez, who's 0 for 1. Lined out softly to 2nd base her first time up. Still locked in though. Slider at the knees, turned on by Rodriguez and ripped down the line. She got all that one, folks. Fireball coming at you in the left field seats. Rodriguez's 3rd straight game with a home run here in the season. That's her 4th of the year. And that makes it a 7-3 game, as now we're back within 4. Hercules Bentley due up next. First baseman singled in a run back in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. Change it down and in, pulled foul, 0-1. Fastball up, Bentley waits for it and drives it right to center field. Got a good piece of it as it's carrying to the warning track, but Dazzler's there to make the catch as the park was just big enough to hold that one. That ends the inning. To the 4th, it is still 7-3 now, though, as we get the run from Rodriguez's 4th homer of the year. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the heaters here. Crisp, hand, and lift. Here's Chris, 1 for 2 today, single and an RBI on the board. Turnburner, not a great outing so far, already as he blows a slider by Chris. He's given up 11 hits and walked 3. I believe he's also struck out 2 batters today. Change it down, grounded to second. Golden backhands it cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up, Linda Hand, 1 for 2 with a double last time at the plate. Then she also scored a run on an errant wob. Throw down on a steal attempt at third. Grounds that first pitch to third. Rodriguez makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Tough Lift, who singled in a run earlier in the game, and then he walked last plate appearance. The ball up, Lift drives that, dead center field. He got all of that one as that screwball left in the middle of the zone as he pounds it over the batter's eye into the taco restaurant there behind it. Home run for Tough Lift, 471, as he almost cracked 500 on that one. 4th homer of the year for Tough Lift, ties him for the team lead, and he's now second in RBIs with 10. Ham Slam is up next, 0 for 2 today. Fastball low, ball 1. Actually, surprisingly, that's only the first home run Turnburner's given up here today against the Jacks offense, so that's something to be happy about, I guess. Slider inside misses, 2-0 the count. Seamer up high, fouled off by Slamus, out of play, 2-1. Ball down and in, chop to short. Gould is charging, he'll barehand it to first, in time to end the inning. But the Jacks answer right back with a home run of their own, as Tough Lift is the first batter to go yard in their lineup today. 8-3 the score to the bottom of the 4th. Hart, Jarvis, and Bolter due up with the pitcher slot due up 4th, and if Turnburner does come up, I will be taking him out. Hank Hart leading off, 0 for 1 today, intense, as the catcher's not having a good day. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. He's already made a fielding error, and he's flown out, I believe. Slider up and in, high on the check swing, 1-1. Change up high, 2-1. Change up out in front of it away, 2-2. Fastball up and in, line to second. Leaping is Chris to make a nice catch, 1 down. Next up, right fielder Dax Jarvis, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Change up in there at the knees, 0-2. Slider down in the way, grounded to short. Charging his Slamus, he'll make the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Bolter. Singled his first time at the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. He's also stolen a base as well. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Change up in there at the knees, 0-2 as Tough out activates for Bolter. Fastball up and away, blooped into left field, and that'll drop in for Bolter's second hit of the game. He is 2 for 2. Turnburner due up next. We will be pinch hitting for him. He lined out to shortstop in his only at bat today. Turnburner ends up going only 4 innings. He gives up 12 hits, 3 walks, 1 home run ball, and he has given up 8 runs. I believe at least 7 of them are earned. One of them might not be, depending on how they rule the error, but at least 7 earned runs. Not a great outing for Turnburner whatsoever. Pinch hitting for him off the bench here. Backup catcher William Donovan. High pitch active for Donovan, hitting only 1 for 7 as a batter this year with 1 RBI on the season. Currently tense. High pitch active for him. Fastball up and in, line to center field, and that's a base hit for Donovan as he just took the served up fastball and lined it back up the middle. He's back to neutral. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Rufo, 1 for 2 with a single. Forkball inside misses, ball 1. Change up middle of the plate, skied to left center. As Rufo misses that off the end of the bat, Dazzler makes the catch, and that will end the inning as we strand 2 more. Coming off the bench here, we're gonna we won't double switch. Hart's still a better fielder than Donovan. I thought he got back to neutral, but he didn't. So we are going to bring in Felix Farmhand here, the long reliever, as he'll take over on the mound. To the 5th, it's still 8-3. Roberto, Dazzler, and Cracker due up. Roberto leading off. Pitcher 0 for 2 today as a batter. Farmhand making his second appearance of the season. No record, a 0 ERA and a 150 whip. He appeared in last episode's game against the Wideloads, getting the last 2 outs of the game, giving up a hit and a strikeout. Batting average against .333 on the year. Former Moose reliever, 22-year-old. Strike up there in the letters, 0-1. We're asking him to eat a couple innings here today, unfortunately. Change up low in the dirt, 1-1. Slider away. Strike called, 1-2. Go down and in. Strike 3 called. First punch out for Farmhand today. 1 down, and that'll bring up Dazzler, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Change up at the knees. Chop up the middle. Gould dives out of his reach. Base hit into center. Dazzler's third hit today. She is 3 for 4. That'll bring up Jack Cracker. 2 for 2 today. He's doubled in 2. He's singled and walked today. Still locked in as well. Bad jumps active for Dazzler over at first. Fastball away, line to third, past the diving Rodriguez into left field. Another hit for Cracker, his third. He's 3 for 3 now. 2 on, 1 down for Sparks. 2 for 2 today. She's singled twice, driving in 2 runs, and has walked as well. Outside pitch active here. Slider up and in. High, ball 1. Fastball up. Sparks pops it up right center field. Jarvis going over. There for it. Lines up the arm, and everybody holds. 2 on, 2 down now for the cleanup hitter, Juice Jackson. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Slider down in the way, in the dirt. Good block by Hank Hart. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Pulled foul by Jackson. 1-1. Slider inside. Almost hits Jackson. Dribbles behind Hart, but he manages to keep it near him. 2-1 the count. Fastball away. Fouled off. 2-2. Fastball away. Grounded off. 2-2 still the count. Slider up and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Farmhand as he gets out of the inning. Bottom 5, it is 8-3 still. Gould, Golden, and Rodriguez due up for the Heaters here. Jesus Gould leading off. 1 for 2 today with an RBI double back in the first inning. Slider inside, ball 1. Fastball up, strike called, 1-1. Forkball middle in, chop to short, diving a slam is behind the bag. He'll get up and fire. Nice play, 1 down. Next up, Golden, 0 for 2 today for the rookie. Fastball away, ball 1. Change it down and in, strike called, 1-1. Curveball's inside, 2-1 the count. Change up and in, rip foul, 2-2 the count. Slider away, grounded up the middle. Nice diving play by Chris to his right as he'll make the stop. 2 down in the inning. Base is empty for Rodriguez. Solo home run last time up for Sky. She's 1 for 2 today. Curveball away, misses in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up, swung through it, 1-1. Change up inside, pull behind the foul, a 1-2. Curveball down and in, chased and grounded to third. Jackson there makes the easy play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Roberto here in the 5th as he's now qualified for the win. To the 6th, 8-3 the score. Crisp hand and lift due up for Farmhand in his second inning of work. Chris leading off, 1 for 3 with an RBI single last time at the plate. Change up in there, line to second. Over the lunging Gould's glove into right center. Extra bases for Nacho. As his Farmhand's old teammate delivers a leadoff double against him. Both of them were on the Moose last season. Next up is Linda Han, 1 for 3 with a double. Racing up and in. High, ball 1. Right up and away. Han fouls it back, 1-1. Racing down and in. Line to short. Gould leaps. Oh, just passed him into the left center gap, and that'll be extra bases for Hand. Second double of the game for Linda, and that's her first RBI. It is 8-3. 9-3. Lift up next, 2 for 2 today. Solo homer last time up for the catcher. He's also singled in a run and walked. Fastball down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, low, 1-1. Change up and away, high, 2-1. Four-seamer down and away, chop behind the plate, 2-2. Change up inside, rip foul, 2-2 still the count. Slider away, line to first, right at Bentley who makes the first out. Next up, Slamus, 0 for 3 today, intense. Fastball down and in, strike call, 0-1. Change up hangs, line to second, Golden there, backhands the liner, 2 down. Now to bring up Roberto 0 for 3, and they will pinch hit for Roberto, who managed to get through 5 innings today. He gives up 3 earned runs on 7 hits and no walks. And only 1 home run given up by Roberto today, so he did his job, didn't strike out anybody, but he got the win. He got through 5, just like the Jacks asked for. Now they can turn it over to their really good bullpen. Pinch hitting is backup third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto, hitting 125 on the year this season, currently tense. Change it down and in is inside and off Hart's glove, and that'll allow Hand to advance to third. 1-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, line to middle, base hit for Yamamoto, his first hit off the bench. And it's now 10-3 Jacks. Yamamoto back to neutral and Farmhand down to tense. Here's Dazzler, 3 for 4 today with 3 singles at the top of the lineup. First pitch slider down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down in the way is low, 2-0. Change it down and in, fouled off, 2-1. Fastball up and away, popped up behind the mound, Farmhand out for it. Felix is there calling for it. And the pitcher puts it away to finally end the inning as he's back to neutral, but he does give up 2 earned runs here in the inning as the Jacks extend their lead to 7. 10-3 now as Elaine Munstar, the lowest overall reliever, is coming out of the bullpen first. Bottom 6, 10-3 the score. Bentley, Hart, and Jarvis due up. Bentley on the year today, 1 for 2. Flew out last time up. He's also hit an RBI single, as he'll be the first batter to face Munstar, who comes into this appearance locked in. Elaine on the season, 1-0. She has a 1.54 ERA and a 1.11 whip. 4 runs given up, 2 of them earned in 8 appearances. 11 2/3 innings, 11 hits given up, 2 walks, a homer, and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against currently for Elaine is the lowest in the bullpen at .234. First pitch fastball down and in, low, ball 1. Going from someone who couldn't throw any gas to one that throws exclusively gas. Nice job, game. 2-seamer up and in, strike call, 1-1. Definitely going to mess up my timing. Heater away, 1-2. Fastball up and in, one hopper to first. Cracker makes the play, 1 down. Hard up next. Catcher's 0 for 2 today, intense. Fastball down in the way, outside, ball 1. Check swing high, 2-0. Fastball up and in, line to third. Diving is Jackson to rob him of a base hit, 2 down. Base is empty for Jarvis. Right fielder's 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and in, swung through it, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, chopped to third. Munstar misses it on the bare hand, and that's going to be an infield single for Jarvis on the swinging bunt. So he will reach with 2 down. Here's Bolter, who's singled twice today. He's 2 for 2. Fastball up, swung through it, 0-1. Fastball inside, line to first, right at Cracker, who makes the leaping catch to end the inning. To the 7th, it is 10-3. Cracker, Sparks, and Jackson due up. Farmhand I'm going to take out here. He's done 2 innings. That's enough for him. 5 hits given up, 2 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. Not a bad appearance. He is just a mop-up man after all. He's due to lead off next inning, so we'll double switch here. Cracker due to lead off the inning here for the Jacks. 3 for 3 today. He has doubled in 2 runs, singled twice, and walked. And he came into this game locked in. So we're going to double switch off Farmhand here. Going to bring in Dusty Winder out of the bullpen as we are going to take out... Hank Hart. We'll bring in Dimples Burnside, the rookie first baseman, as he will play first. Hercules Bentley will move to his backup position of catcher, as our other catcher has already been used as a pinch hitter today, and this game's pretty much over. Dusty Winder on the year made one appearance back in the second game against the B-Wolves in the doubleheader. He's 1-0. Got the win in that appearance. No record. 1-0 record. No ERA. No whip. One inning pitched on the season with 1 strikeouts. No hits given up either. Forcing him down and away from Dusty. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Change it down and in. Out in front of it is Cracker looking silly. 0-2. Curveball down and in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up and away, way high, 2-2. Down and away, in the dirt, 3-2. In the middle in, blew it by Cracker. First punch out for Winder, 1 down. Betty Sparks up next, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, a walk, and 2 RBIs. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off. Change it down and in, way inside, 2-1. Forcing him up and in, blew it by her, 2-2. Tough out activates now for Sparks. Ball down and in, chased it, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Winder here, 2 down. Base is empty for Jackson, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Change it down and away, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball up and in, foul back, 0-2. Fastball away. Chased it outside, and Winder strikes out the side. That ends the inning. Good pitching from Dusty. Bottom 7, it's 10-3. Burnside, Rufo, and Gould due up. Is Dimples Burnside, the rookie first baseman, getting his first at-bat of the game. He's batting 1 for 5 here on the season. Came on as part of the double switch last inning. First pitch curveball grounded up the middle. Base hit for Burnside as he'll be on to lead off the inning. Rufo due up next, 1 for 3 today with a single. Flew out last time up the center. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, foul back, 0-2. Fastball down and in, chopped under the glove of the pitcher. Chris flips the second one, slams the first, late fielder's choice. Rufo on with 1 down, here's Gould, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Heater in there at the letters, 0-2. Curveball away, Gould goes with it, lines to right center, but that hangs up for Sparks to make the easy catch, 2 down. Runner still at first, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter today, that is Caleb Golden. Rookie's 0 for 3 today. Robbed of a base hit on a nice diving stop at second last time up. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. That's high, 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1 from Munstar. Curveball inside, misses, 3-1 the count as walk prone activates today for the first time. Swung under a fastball at the letters, full count, runner will go with the pitch. Fastball away, fouled off, Golden stays alive. Fastball down, line to short, diving is slam as to rob him of a base hit again, as Golden just can't get a ball out of the infield today. To the 8th, it is 10-3. Crisp hand and lift up against Winder. Here's Nacho Chris, 2 for 4 today, doubled in a run last time up. He's also singled. First pitch curveball down. Grounded in the hold short. Gould over, under his glove, and that's a single for Crisp. Third hit today for Nacho. He's 3 for 5. That'll bring up Hand, 2 for 4, 2 doubles, and she doubled in a run last time up. Fastball down low, ball 1. Change of inside, misses, 2-0. Fastball up and away, outside, 3-0. Curveball away, misses, ball 4. First walk from Winder. 2 on, none down. Here's Lift. Catcher 2 for 3 today. He's hit a solo homer, an RBI single, and he's walked. Fastball up, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Curveball hangs, ripped foul, thankfully, 0-2. Change it down and in, strike 3 called. 4th punch out for Winder, 1 down. Next up, Slamus, 0 for 4 intense today. Dusty locked in again. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball down, in the dirt, 2-0. Change up and in, high, 3-0. Fastball down, strike called, 3-1. Change it down and away, low off the catcher's glove, and it's the second walk of the inning for Dusty. Base is loaded for Munstar, and they will pinch hit. Here is first baseman, downtown Upton. Batting 188 on the year with a homer, 3 RBIs, comes into this appearance tense. Winder no longer locked in either. Ball away. Lined at the middle into center, and that is going to be down for a hit. And a station-to-station ball. RBI for Upton. It's 11-3. Next up, Dazzler, 3 for 5 with 3 singles. Four-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball middle in. Inside. 1-1. Change up at the knees. Line to short. Over the leaping Gould's glove into the gap it goes, and that is extra bases. 1 run is in. Second run is in. 2-run double for Dazzler. It's 13-3. Next up, Cracker, 3 for 4 today. Double, 2 singles, a walk, 2 RBIs. Four-seamer down and in. Misses, ball 1. Curveball middle in. Driven by Cracker to left field. Hit pretty well. Rufo back at the wall. Leaps. It's gone. Into the Jacks bullpen. First homer today for Cracker. His 3rd of the year. It is now 16-3. Sparks up next, 2 for 4, 2 singles, walk, 2 RBIs. His winder's now rattled. Change up inside. Strike called. 0-1. Everything started so well, too. Swung through a fastball high. 0-2. Fastball inside. Beans are on the shin. Of course it did. Next up, Jackson, 2 for 5 today with 2 singles. Curveball inside misses. Ball 1. Down and away. Line to right field. Jarvis coming on. Can't get there. Another hit. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Crisp, who started the inning. We're going to turn it over to Lou DeBaziz out of the bullpen here as we're going to double switch again. Lou's coming on, Golden's coming out, and we'll bring in Jamie Pollard, back up middle infielder. He'll play second. Lou made his debut last episode as well against the Wideloads. He went a third of an inning. He gave up 5 earned runs, 3 of them earned. He has an 81 ERA and a 15 WHIP. Gave up 4 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen tense as well. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Fastball down, grounded up the middle. Gould dives, knocks it down, but it's an infield single. 4th hit for Nacho today, and that'll bring up Hand. 2 for 4, 2 doubles, a walk, and an RBI. Work ball down in the way, grounded up the middle, base hit into center. Another run in. It is 17-3. Tough lift up next. Struck out to begin the inning. Ball up, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-2. Work ball down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Second time lift has struck out this inning. 2 down, and there's Slammer, so for 4 with a walk today. I believe he's the only batter to not get a hit today. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1 for the Jacks. Fastball middle in, fouled off, 1-1. Work ball in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball away, driven by Slamus to left field, hit well. Rufo back to the warning track, though, is calling for it. He'll put it away to finally end the inning, but the Jacks score, Chico Lapata coming in. They score 7 runs. It is now 17-3. Bottom 8, Rodriguez, Bentley, and Pollard do up against the closer. Rodriguez leading off, 1 for 3 today with a homer, facing Lapata. Chico's numbers on the year, 0-1. He has a 12.27 ERA and a 2.73 WHIP. 5 games appeared in. He's gotten 2 saves, 5 earned runs surrendered, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 4 walks, and 400 batting average against, no strikeouts. Slider down and in, inside, ball 1. Slider down in the way, line to second, Reddick crisp, 1 down. Bentley up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Slider swung through, 0-1. High heater, 1-1. Fastball down, line to first. Cracker right at him, 2 down. Jamie Pollard up next, getting his first at bat of the game. Second baseman hitting .313 with 2 RBIs on the year. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider chased, fouled off, 0-2 as Cadet activates here for Lapata. Cutter up, chased and popped into shallow center. Coming on at Dazzler, she'll make the play, and that's 1-2-3 inning. To the ninth, it is still 17-3. Lapata, Dazzler, and Cracker do up. Here's Lapata, hitless on the air. He'll get the at-bat as they want him to finish the game. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Ball up, swung through it, 0-2. Receiver down and away, strike 3 called. First punch out for Lou, 1 down. Next up, Dazzler, 4 for 6 today, a double, 3 singles, and 2 RBIs. Fork ball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, popped up, right center. Pollard out for it. Puts it away for the second out. Next up, Cracker, 4 for 5 today. He's a triple shy of the cycle. He has 5 RBIs today. He hit a 3-run homer last at bat. Curveball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball down low, 2-0. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 3-0. Walk prone activates for Lou. Receiver away, strike called, 3-1. Ball up, high ball 4. First walk for Lou. Runner on, 2 down in the ninth for the Jacks. Here's Sparks, 2 for 4, 2 singles, a walk, 2 RBIs, and she was hit by a pitch last at bat. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Curveball middle in, swung through it, 1-1. Fastball down and in, check swing low, 2-1. Ball up, driven by Sparks down the left field line. That is hooking foul. Rufo's into the corner. He's calling for it, and he'll put it away to end the inning. Bottom 9, it's 17-3. Jarvis, Bolter, and Burnside, the last chance for the Heaters today. There's Jarvis, 1 for 3 with a single. Jack Cracker exits as Tarzan Woodburn, the bench first baseman, formerly of the Crocodons, will come on to play first. Much better fielder than Jack. Fastball high, ball 1. Cutter in there at the letters, 1-1. Fastball middle in, line to center, and that is down for a hit. Jarvis is second today. He's 2 for 4. And that'll bring up Bolter, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, chopped by the third baseman, the Slamus. He'll fire to second 1. Chris the first late on the fielder's choice. Burnside up next. Rookie singled his first time up. 1 for 1 today. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball down, grounded the sash, short. Slamus the second 1. Chris the first, double. Oh, nope. E4 as that's a bad throw from Nacho. That keeps the game alive. 2 down for Rufo. 1 for 4 with a single. Reached on a fielder's choice last time up. Currently tense. Slider inside, strike called, 0-1. Slider down, line to short, right at Slamus, and that ends the game. Jacks crush us here today. 17-3 the final, as we're now 2-8 on the year, and we now have absolutely no mathematical shot of making the playoffs. Yay. God. Looking at the batting lines. Oh, boy. Only hitless people today for the Jacks were the pitcher Alberto Roberto, Chico Lapata, and Ham Slamus. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. 2 RBIs today for Tough Lift, 2 for Hand, 1 for Crisp, 2 for Sparks, 5 for Jack Cracker, 2 for Dazzler, 1 for Upton, 1 for Yamamoto. And for us, hitless today, Golden, Hart, Pollard, Turnburner. Everyone else got at least 1. Homer today for Rodriguez, RBI single for Bentley, and an RBI double for Gould. All of them were back in the first 3 innings of the game. Roberto gets the win, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, a homer. He gets his first win of the year, improves to 1-2. Elaine Munstar, 2 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 2 hits on the hold, and Chico Lapata goes 2 innings, getting a hold out of the bullpen as well, giving up only a hit. For us, Turnburner, 4 innings, 12 hits given up, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, a homer. He falls to 1-1. Farmhand, 2 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Dusty Winder, an inning and a third, 5 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a homer. And Lou DeBaziz, an inning and 2/3, giving up 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Jack Cracker, the player of the game, as he was a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 5 runs, followed by Linda Hand, who had 2 RBIs, 3 hits, 3 runs scored as well, and a stolen base. And Razzie Dazzler, the third place finisher, 4 for 7 today at the top of the lineup, 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. Yeah, that was not fun. Oh, Jesus. Yep, this team's playoff chances are now definitely shot because that was a 14-run loss, so our run differential is going to be over -30. Take a look at the standings here real quick. Yeah, it's -37. There's no fucking way we're making the playoffs. So we can just go ahead and sell off pretty much the rest of the team. Before we do that, let's be nice about it and take a look around the league to see what roster moves were made first. All right, Jamison Cole, the starter, picked up by the wide loads for Jerry Rawner. So he was really the only decent starter left. Let's see, anything important? Javier Haudier is cut by the Nemesis as they bring in Sammy Shigatani, the former Sawteeth second baseman. And that's it. Everyone else is still out there. All right, let's zoom up to the next game here, which is a doubleheader against the Grapplers. Yay. Buzzards win in 10, 5-4 over the Platypi there, so they get back above 500. Freebooters shut out the Moonstars, winning 6-0 as they're up 6-4 now in the season. Nemesis beat the Wide Loads 8-3, big upset there from the last place team. Moose rally and beat the Sandcats 6-2. B-Wolves blow the lead to the Crocs late 5-4. Blowfish shut out the Herbisaurs 3-0. Grapplers are going to run over the Overdogs here, winning 11-7. And that ends that. We're going to be taking on the division-leading Grapplers next episode in a doubleheader, as they are at 7-4 on the year. So they have something to play for, whereas we do not. We have nothing left to play for. Here's the starting pitching matchup. This will be the same, so I will go ahead and read that off for you here. Grapplers come in at 7-4 at the top of the division. Left-hander, long reliever Lola Knops on the hill. 0-1 with a 6.43 ERA and a 2 whip, and on the mound for us will be Bertram Halfberger III, the former Grappler starter, getting ready to face his old team. He did not pitch this season before they released him, so he is looking to prove himself here in this start against them, that he was someone you shouldn't have gotten rid of. BH3, haha. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make some roster moves here because there's really nothing we can do at this point. The season is basically over. We need a new catcher. I have a feeling. Only decent one is Clutch Corman, but he can't field. Chris Senoro can field, but he can't hit. And Stracy Wickers can drop bombs, but she's a decent fielder. Alright, I'll take her. She can have Donovan's spot on the roster. Let's see, what else we got? We got Junior Young Jr. out here. Decent first baseman. He's younger than Hercules Bentley. Bentley's been doing alright this year, but he's not like been setting the world on fire or anything. Comparing to Burnside, it was the better upside here. They're both 21. Junior Young Jr. is cheaper. Burnside's a better fielder, a better runner, a better arm, and a better contact hitter. But Junior Young Jr. is a better power hitter. That's basically all he does. I think we'll stick with Burnside. He's the more well-rounded player. We won't get JYJ. Move down to second base. Do I want to get rid of Golden? Not really. Golden's been doing alright this year. He's a good piece to build around for the future, too, so I won't get rid of him. I'm not going to get rid of Gold. They both are good pieces to build around. Jack Servino hasn't done anything, but he is still buildable, so we'll keep him. Rodriguez has been tearing the cover off the ball, so I'm not going to get rid of her. Pollard's doing alright. Basquet can go. Bolter can go. I'm going to keep Rufo for now. Hank Hart I'm going to keep for now because there's no other catchers out in the free agent pool, so no worries about him. Keep Bentley for now. But yeah, Basquet and Bolter can go. And then we'll move to pitching, which is where we're really going to overhaul. Alright, so what are our left field options? Not any great ones. There's Bubba Blastman, Biff Noggins, Humper Lumpkins. Great. Backup outfield, though, is a different story. There is Maddie Batts, but she's way overpaid. Same with Tish Ballin. They're both really overpaid here. Who else we got? We got Gabby Ganez. She's a good backup outfield candidate. Can play catcher. She's a right fielder. I don't need a right fielder. That's the problem. Okay. He can't field. Ricky Kwan can't hit. There are not a lot of good outfielders out here. Alright, I guess Cash and Volt are safe for now, but we are looking to replace them moving forward. Alright, let's move over to the pitching side of things then. Since our season is over, there's nothing we've got left to play for here. We can go ahead and get rid of some players. We can go ahead and grab, let's see, for the bullpen here. These guys are still too overpaid, and they didn't pitch well for us this year anyway. We could get Chiron Throne here. We can get him to replace maybe... Get him to replace one of our relievers here. Because our bullpen is absolutely garbage this year. Huck and Duck. He could replace Lou. Yeah, that's true. Give us a rested reliever for next episode because we only have Bulgar. We're going to keep Farmhand. He's a good piece to build around. Lou is a good piece to build up as well, but that walk prone is just it's just like a big no for me. We'll go ahead and get rid of Dusty then because he did get rattled, so we'll at least have Lou to keep building, but we got Huck and Duck now back on the team again. Hugh Jacobs, he already didn't prove himself this year. Chiron Throne is a veteran. We just need him to get a lot cheaper. And these two I had to get rid of because they weren't doing anything this year anyway. Going over to starters. Bart is still overpaid at 8.7. Still, he would be less overpaid than Bishop Fuller. I mean, there's no point in keeping Fuller and Turnburner since there's no way we're going to win this year. So, although Turnburner is solid, he's 27. Probably could use him still. Fuller, on the other hand, is 30, and we're not going to be able to afford that salary anymore, really. Tough to choose. Do I bring in Dracula again, who didn't pitch well, or do we bring in Misano? Honestly, I think we'll just wait for Drac to get below 8 million, and then we'll bring him back. I mean, we got 2 more. We can get through the doubleheader next episode, and then we can really get rid of Fuller. Yeah, that's what we'll do for now. Just 2 moves. I thought it would be more. Oh well. Okay, have a look at player development. What we got? Ooh, good upgrade for Lou. I like that one. Ooh, good one for Pollard. Hey, alright, alright. Dumb one. Yeah, this one's alright. He doesn't really need it. Arm for Rufo. Again, doesn't really need it. No. Hank Hart, do you need the power and speed? You do need the power and speed. And it's a cheap upgrade, too. We can get this. How much is going to be left? Let's see. 0, 0 to carry the 1. Trying to do math here, it's not working. We're not gonna have enough to get this one for Pollards. Do we get this one for Hart, knowing that we want to replace him, or get this one for Pollard, who doesn't see the field that often? It's a tough one. This will be here next time. I'm not worried about this one. He doesn't need the arm. He doesn't need the contact in the fielding. So, and this is a stupid one for Burnside. So, Hart or Pollard? I think we'll go Hart. We'll get the cheap upgrade here, and then we'll get over $1 million next time, so we'll have more than enough to get both of these, I think. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll do that. All right. Ooh, got the 11 power. Big roll for Hank. Now up to 48. And the 6 speed. That's good. Up to 58. 9. Loses 5 arm, but that's okay. That's okay. He's now a little bit of a better hitter. That was a good move. Yeah, and then we'll have enough to get these two next time for sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and set the lineup call today for Game 1. All right, lineup for Game 1 of the doubleheader. Rufo will be tense, leading off in center. Gould at short. Golden at second. Rodriguez locked in at third. Bentley at first. Basquet in left. Jarvis in right. Hart still catching. And BH3 on the hill making his season debut. We're probably going to lose. Sorry, Bertram, it's just not been our year. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It was scuffed from the beginning. It ended up being scuffed throughout. We just couldn't get anything going for us against the Jacks. And they lamped us. They beat the shit out of us 17-3. We're now 2-8 on the year. We have a negative 37 run differential. We mathematically have no shot of making the playoffs here with 6 games left to play. So, what's that mean? Next episode was a doubleheader anyway. It's the second, I believe, doubleheader of the season, if I remember correctly. And then there is another doubleheader after that as well, if I go ahead to the schedule here. Yes, so we got a doubleheader against the Grapplers, a doubleheader against the Platypi, and then I'll just make the last 2 games a doubleheader as well, because there's nothing left to play for. We just want to get this bad season over with at this point. So yes, we're going to have a doubleheader next time out. We're going to have a doubleheader the episode after that, and we'll have a doubleheader the episode after that. So look forward to some longer episodes here the next couple times out as we get to the end of year 2, because there's nothing left to play for with this miserable franchise this season. So can we win again next episode? I don't know, and I don't think so, but tune in to find out. Maybe we'll surprise us. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, I'm sorry. Sorry you had to watch us get the crap kicked out of us again. If you made it this deep, though, and still like the content, go ahead and hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch in the description below, where you can see the 2 earlier attempts to play this game for a couple days. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.